I know that your progress is small and insignificant if you're even making any progress at all. It's okay because all of that's going to change today for you. We all have fears, right? I have fears, you have fears. We have things that give us that weird tummy feeling. And you know the exact same tummy feeling I'm talking about. Anxiety, you feel a pit in your stomach. So sometimes you could get it for real things like, maybe you feel in danger. Someone wants to beat you up, someone wants to mug you. Maybe you see a really pretty girl and you try to go talk to her and you get that stomach feeling. Typically, what most of us will do is we'll try to avoid it at all costs. That feeling, we want to avoid that at all costs. And if something gives us that tummy feeling, rather than just charging straight for it, we usually avoid it. And I know I definitely did because most of my life, I've literally just been avoiding that tummy feeling. That's what I call it. Yeah, I call it the tummy feeling because it makes my tummy feel weird. I don't like that feeling. And I'm sure none of you guys like it either. It's something that's there and it's meant to protect us. It activates fight or flight. But listen, if you're actually chasing that stomach feeling, that anxiety, that fear, if you actually chase that fear, that is where the most amount of progress is going to come for you. Now, when I'm saying that, I'm talking about things that will actually benefit you and are healthy for you. Now, obviously, if there's a dangerous part of town or some sketchy dude, yeah, steer clear, obviously. Don't go out looking for danger. I'm talking about something that you know is not dangerous. It's just really you have some kind of fear, you're embarrassed, you don't want to get rejected. Any of those kind of areas, that is where the true growth is. By actually taking this and making it a challenge for yourself every single day, where you tell yourself, okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and chase the fear. I'm going to do the uncomfortable. I'm going to embrace the discomfort. That is where the most amount of growth comes from. Literally make it a priority every single day to chase the uncomfortable, chase what you are scared of the most, chase what's hardest for you. That's where you're going to get the most results, and you're going to get way better results in 2025 than all of these other little things that you've tried, cookie cutter garbage that you've been trying. Literally just chase the hard stuff that you're avoiding. I don't have time to talk about this specific topic, but if you really want to change your life around and get the results you want and start becoming the person that you want to be, you can't be looking for shortcuts or trying to escape the hard work, right? Those are cookie cutter fixes. Most of the time, you'll actually waste more time trying to find these quote unquote shortcuts. How to get rich in 5 months, how to get a killer physique without having to diet, anything healthy. You can eat cereal and still get a six pack. Things like that, you're gonna get such mediocre results because you're afraid of the actual hard work and commitment it takes to get anything. What you need to do every day to start going ahead and becoming comfortable in the uncomfortable, every single day, right? We all have choices. So from the moment you wake up, I want you to decide, am I gonna chase the uncomfortable today? Or am I just gonna go back to doing the exact same thing I've been doing every other day, right? It is a conscious decision. You get to choose if you actually wanna do it or not. This is gonna take you from being in the nervous and anxious and scared kind of mindset to being excited. You're gonna be excited and you're gonna have some courage and you're gonna be ready for the challenges of the day that you have to face. And doing the difficult things that you're avoiding will develop you as a person, right? Because you could say that you can't really think of anything, but even once you master those, there will always be new things that you're uncomfortable for. Because no matter how good and how comfortable you become, you always have different things that you're gonna fear, feel uncomfortable with, and you can always tailor it down and reset and really lock in. And I promise you, you're gonna grow the most like that. I'm telling you, just go ahead and every time you have two choices, right? Two choices, choose the one with the most resistance that's actually going to build you. Don't just do hard things for the sake of them being difficult if it's actually not going to benefit you. And you can definitely just use common sense and be like, okay, yeah, that's going to help me out. And then that's not going to help me out. Don't try to play dumb and be like, oh, what the heck? I didn't know. Like, obviously, you drop something on the floor and it spills. You could be like, yeah, I'll pick it up later. The harder choice is, no, I'm going to do it right now. And you go and you do it now. And now everything is clean in your apartment than if you just had waited and then it piled up. That's a good example of doing the hard thing there and then, because that's actually going to help you. Let's say you're driving to work or something and then you take an extra long way to work just for the sake of it being harder to get there. That's a dumb example. So don't do something silly like that, okay? And every single time that you end up choosing the uncomfortable and doing the hard thing, Think about it like you're gaining experience, like you're in a video game. Your XP just went a little bit up. With that XP, you're gonna get confidence. And the more you keep doing it, the more you keep doing it, it will become comfortable now. Now that is no longer a hard thing for you. It's just something that's casual. For example, let's say that let's say you work in sales, right? I work in sales, so that's why I'm giving you this example. I used to be terrified of calling people, especially if their name seemed like just someone that'd be angry or the account had a certain note. I have to do, I had to call, even if I didn't want to, because that is the hard thing to do. That is what I was uncomfortable doing. Now I'm super comfortable. I will call whoever at any time. I do not care. If you don't want to talk to me, then you can let me know and use your grown-up words and be like, yeah, I'm not interested. Perfectly fine, right? Now I'm only comfortable in it because I've done it so many times to the point where I'm no longer uncomfortable doing that. And there is growth to be seen on the other side. If you're still on the fence about doing the hard things, because I know, think about this, anytime I tell you do the things that will give you that weird tummy feeling, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and it makes you a little bit nervous and anxious just thinking about that. So just relax, take a deep breath, it's fine, right? So you have two choices. You can either tackle the hard things and become a better person, grow as a person, get what you actually want, or you can choose mediocrity, you can choose to stay in your comfort zone, and you can choose to not grow, right? I'm not shaming you if you choose that one, but I do want you to know that you are only whatever age you are. You could be 12, 20, 30, 50, doesn't matter, right? You are only going to be that age one time, right? Eventually, one day you will be old and you'll no longer be able to do all the things that you're thinking about right now. The reason that stuff makes you uncomfortable and that you think about that is because on the other side is all the things you want, right? Maybe a better job, maybe a business, maybe a girl that you like, maybe a guy that you like. Maybe you want to be an actor. Who knows? It's whatever you want. So that if you don't do that on the other side, you will just have the same results as right now. And me personally, and what I've seen a lot of people, it's better for you to just go and do it while you're scared now, rather than to regret it later once you're older. You won't be able to change it at that point. So my advice to you is literally just go out and do what it is that you're scared to do. Do it, because it's better to go and do it scared. And even if you make a fool of yourself, who cares? At least you went out and you did it and you chose the hard thing. You can literally give yourself like a pat in the back, like a little high five, and you'll get this really good positive feeling whenever you actually do the hard thing. And you'll know whether you BS'd yourself or not. You're gonna be like, okay, did I actually do the hard thing or was I capping? And you'll gain a lot of respect for yourself when you do that. And trust me, you will get the most amount of results from this, because the reason your goals and your results and everything is so small and you seem to be getting such average results, if you're even getting any, like I mentioned, because you're avoiding this work, and that's where the real growth is made. So don't avoid it. Go ahead, tackle it straight on. Every day, make the conscious choice, choose the hard stuff, go against the grain. If you really struggle with it, just try out this little trick. Just say 1, 2, 3, go, and then command your body to go. Just 1, 2, 3, go. Okay? And obviously it's easier said than done. Like, okay, Israel, I said 1, 2, 3, go, and I didn't go. Yeah, you're right. Start off with small things, right? Do like 1, 2, 3, go, and I gotta get out of bed. You can do that, right? You can say 1, 2, 3, go, and get out of bed. I sure hope you can. So start off with that. 1, 2, 3, go, get out of bed. Start doing it throughout your day. Be like 1, 2, 3, go, and then do some hard task. And you can build it up. Then eventually for the harder task, just say the 1, 2, 3, go, and your body will just eventually you'll just be used to it and you'll go. Use that, the 1, 2, 3, go. Make the conscious choice to choose the hard decisions. Just think about it. Do you want to stay in the exact same place for the rest of your life? Or do you want true growth to get what you want accomplished? Be where you want to be. Because you can choose. Do you want to stay here? Or do you want to be a little bit uncomfortable and have the results you want? You can literally choose what you want. Conscious decision. Just live it out throughout the day. Start off small and then build it up. But at the end of the day, you're going to know whether or not you truly did it. Don't worry about the result. You just focus on getting yourself to the other side. If you can actually go and do it and get in the uncomfortable, dude, you have my respect just for that alone. Because most people are not willing to do the hard part. And it does not matter who's watching, just forget about that. At the end of the day, it's just you and yourself. Mind is going to keep score. So just make sure that you truly hold yourself accountable.